all status, Bill Hubble. I bought Lennox Mall for my brothers. Sold yard bag, told the cutter. I got it out the field, fuck Russell. Going as Lori about the paddock and going as Jordan as dead. For leak water, trying to drown a bitch. It's a habit tricking on a bitch. Shit, I'm thinking I'm clipping a pimp. Shit, I'm cooking up dope like a dump. Shit, like her first gon' sit nigga trim. Shit, I'm floating, I'm out in the blimp. Shit, it look like I'm swimming in glass. Shit, I turn on my bitch cause she bad. Shit, I'm making her ex nigga mad. Shit, they go for them coming mad. Real nigga learn them, wearing a bag. Piping a bitch and they nail like I can. Turn up the shooters with switches go bad. They was some scammers but no was a bad. Slapping the rap and my dog he fall off. No capping, no bound.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. I go by the name of BRWE, represent that Cell Bay Hustle TV, where the hustle has to be in you, not on you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man.
They say they need answers. About what? When I get big fat. Big fat, big fat. You went about it the wrong way, so we can't fix that. I'm so straight. She mad at you, so she come fuck me for get back. Next time you bring me up, just make sure you stay big fat. Tell the truth. Big fat, big fat, big fat, big fat.
You know, we got to start out with a little music real fast. A little music.
See, I've been trying to tell these kids, if you ain't in these streets, stay the fuck away from these streets. You know what I'm saying? Because these streets is nothing to play with. You feel me? It's a real bullshit mentality out here. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Everybody trying to get everybody. They don't care how they get it. They don't care what they do to get it. As long as they get it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the death of us. Hey,
niggas in the streets ain't the same no more.
They rob, steal, and cheated.
They ain't the game no more.
Your own friend that hit you with the flames from the foe. Get you for your stash.
Things on the floor. I don't want to sell cane no more. This is just like it really had a thing no more.
The minute they get caught, man, they sing like a hoe. Bring the feds to your house.
Have a bang on you.
That's why I be alone. I don't hang no more. See me one deep in a 10 range road. Thinking through the years, everything changed slow. Cause now a meal piece of fucker for some change and some clothes. Street like mentality by enemies get it. Even if a couple hits got it, gets pity. They don't even be ashamed. They be like,
yeah, I get it.
Did you feel bad? Cause if I got a vaccine on fire, so make it till tomorrow.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta feed me.
Cause if I got a vaccine on fire, so make it till tomorrow. Gotta do what I got to. Cause who is gonna feed me? It's every man for himself, everyone for the skrilla. Hunger turns monkeys to gorillas. Fear turn the coward to a killer. Paper turns ladies into whores. Power just a dream to the poor. That's why they rob chinks in the store and make them lay down on the floor. That's why them boys kick down your door, looking for the safe and the raw. They shot you like it ain't against the law. What happened to the rules of the Lord? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not rob. Thou shalt not steal. But now they be like thou shalt not chill. So Dow gets his hands on about a couple mil. Man, it's real in these streets. You gotta be a soldier to deal with these streets. Act like a chump, you be a meal in these streets. They be like, yeah, I'm wrong, but I still gotta eat. For real.
Next week and Barbara to make it tomorrow.
I gotta do what I got to. Cause who is gonna feed me? Cause if I got a vaccine, no power to make it tomorrow. gotta do what I got to. Cause who's gonna feed me? We need to pray to Christ. The devil got a soul and we all pay the price. How many boys you know got slayed over dice? Was sprayed in the streets for a chain full of ice. It's the end of the world. And I ain't got a quota to lend to a girl. But they ain't even tripping. They selling their tail. While these other hoes boost close to get them some mail. But who am I to preach? Nigga, tell them yourself. Cause I know everybody trying to get them some wealth. But the route that they gon' get them to hell. Niggas always got the plan, but the plan always fails. And we always end up bitter in jail. Imagine this. For the rest of your life, you gotta live in a cell. That'll make you stop living for real. This young niggas doing time on the throat when they get in the chair. I try to warn them, but they say they don't care. Cause if I got a red skin on fire from me to tomorrow, I gotta do what I got to. Cause who's gonna feed me?
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all double tap the screen for me. Make sure y'all subscribe. Share me out, man. Turn me up, man. Good morning, everybody.
Let me tell you something. All that about them, my partners, they love me, and them your dogs, they love you. Let me tell you something, kids. These niggas don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to the streets to find love, because all you're going to find in the streets is hate. You know what I'm saying? Jesus love you. Your parents love you. You feel what I'm saying? Your family love you. Them the people that love you, man. These niggas in the streets will slit your throat, boy. Get on your nose. I'm telling you something real. You get what I'm saying? It's a beg, steal, and borrow mentality. It's every man for himself. If they feel they can come up on you and get away with it, don't think they won't do it, boy. You know what I'm saying? People, for real. Gang. Love it.
Man, and that's so real. Cause the street life really don't pay, man. You know, we looked at a father tell on his own child last night. The streets is most definitely dead. If we seen that, if we saw, we saw somebody who taught somebody how to be a gangster, then after you teach them how to be a gangster, you tell on them in a gangster situation.
My toes done.
So what we're gonna get into today is we're gonna get into the detective. The detective was on the stand. But the detective, y'all gotta listen to this testimony, man. The detective said some darn things, man. He said, I'm gonna let y'all see what he said. How you say that? Mugwasa Mwanza. Salute, my friend. Salute, my brother. Salute. Shout out to you. Hey, yeah, this detective has some darn things to say to me, could change the case around. Then after we get done with this, we're gonna jump into the Diddy, because the Diddy might be getting a bond. He may get a bond. You know what I'm saying? We don't know yet. We ain't saying for sure, but he may get a bond, and we're gonna get into that. Okay, so let's see where we at right here. All right. Watch the first words that he opened up with, that the DA opened up. Watch this.
Kill a nigga, then go get my toes done. Those are his words.
You come into the interview room and he's sitting down, right?
Yes.
You talk to him for a minute. He hasn't stood up yet, right?
I don't know if it was a minute. I think he almost immediately asked to go to the bathroom.
Then he walks out and he goes to the bathroom.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Is that correct? I wasn't.
That's accurate. Yes.
As he's walking back in, this is the first time he's standing up, you make a comment. You're a lot bigger than I thought you'd be.
Yes.
Right?
Listen, pay attention, y'all.
Welcome to day 5, fam, in the Jacksonville rapper Ksoo trial. Today won't be as long as day 2, 3, and 4. Today, the defense went straight for the state's credibility. The lead detective finally took the stand, and what he admitted could have the jury questioning everything, from saying Ksoo was a lot bigger than he thought when comparing him to the shooter on the video, to revealing there was no photo lineup for the only eyewitness who claims they saw
West
Side. This was the
West
type
Side.
of testimony that leaves cracks wide open in the prosecution's case, And if that wasn't enough, the defense turned up the heat on Ksoo's social media posts, even using other rappers' lyrics to drive home their points. Not to mention talk about social media posts after the shootings. But the most unexpected twist of the day was a juror who abruptly pulled out of the court after a message from their husband, sending the courtroom on edge. Let's get into it. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure y'all
Meet now Sergeant Christopher Smith, who was the lead detective in the demise of Charles McCormick, who lost his life back in 2020. The trial started a little late today, but he was questioned by the defense, and he was also questioned by
it wouldn't be right that we got all the people in here to show y'all what we watching, since they don't know. We know who been here. We know y'all know, but I'm finna show y'all what we're watching. This is what we're watching right here.
You can see police had this entire area blocked off. A young man was killed, and the suspect got away in a stolen car, but it crashed about half a mile away. The suspects were seen on surveillance video running through a backyard, eventually breaking into a woman's home. That's when police say the suspect held a woman hostage. You're looking at video now from moments after the victim was able to escape. She ran into Action News Jack's Elizabeth Pace for help. She told us the suspects wrestled her to the ground, used her bathroom, and changed into her husband's clothes. I spoke to that woman today. She says she is happy to see these two arrests made, but she's requested privacy for now to allow the justice system to do their jobs without outside influences. Today, 21-year-old Hakeem Robinson was charged with murder. His father, Abdul, was charged with accessory after the fact.
So that's what we watching. We watching the trial to this right now. And this is one of the detectives, allegedly. So also, what happened, because it really didn't say what happened. What happened is the son went on the drill. And allegedly they was in a rental car, and the car, I guess the car tires went flat, or maybe they hit something or something in the car went flat. So they did not really did the drill or whatever. You know, laws and shit is all around and shit. So they needed somewhere to you know, somebody to come render aid to them. So who better to call than your gangster dad? They called their gangster dad. He picked them up. They got caught. The dad rolled over on the son.
Ksoo's attorney. And one of the things that she pointed out, or he rather, was that he was bigger in person than how he appeared on his IG page. He also pointed out the social media posts that Ksoo had posted after the demise of Charles McCormick. One in particular, like, kill a nigga and then go get my toes done. And somehow he kept getting
that's what he said.
For the whole 8 hours, it was pretty much
and they used it in court.
Smith on the stand. Check out the most important 30 minutes.
Off in the parking lot.
After you finished your initial investigation and kind of walked through the Merrill Road shopping plaza, where did you go next?
After that, we went to the crash location of the Nissan Altima.
When you got there, were other officers still on scene?
Yes.
And was the search for the occupants of that Nissan Altima still in progress?
Yes.
Did that include the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office aerial unit, a helicopter also being routed to that area?
Yes.
Was there any type of alert sent out to the citizens in the surrounding area?
Yes, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office sent out a kind of emergency text with a brief description of the suspect.
Now, in addition to officers looking for the occupants of that Nissan Altima,
you know, I know the Cain and Abel story.
Burglary to a home just down the street.
Yes.
He said
specifically at 1033 Townsend Boulevard.
You know, I already know.
And that was down from.
I would have called my pop. He said I wouldn't have called my pop. Me neither.
Who was the reported victim of
no way.
Burglary to
I'm just not. It's just certain. I don't care how gangster he is, bro. I just don't think that's the person to call.
Now, based on the location of her home and the time frame of when that crime took place, did you believe it was
if I get Mickey
to your murder
and then in the end, the day he can't do like the calendars, man. I'm telling you.
Together. Yes. Were you able to determine who owned the Nissan Altima?
Yes.
And who was that?
It was registered to an Ever Gooch Merritt. She has since passed away. I talked to her son-in-law.
Were you able to rule her and her family out as suspects in this case?
Yes.
How so?
The vehicle had been stolen in November of 2019.
And that was reported?
Yes.
Because that Nissan Altima was
Man, that nigga
on
54
Townsend Boulevard,
years
did you
old,
request
55,
additional crime
one
scene
of them.
detectives to arrive to assist with
He
documenting
old.
that
He
and
know, right?
collecting any potential
Hey,
evidence?
the daddy
what's yet to be
probably already
uncovered from
told Ksoo that he
Yes,
was
the
gonna
vehicle
rat
was sealed and towed to our evidence
to the
warehouse,
family.
where I later obtained a search warrant for it.
Now, did you, as
But
well
the
as crime scene
family, he was
detectives,
acting like on
participate
the
in the search
stand
of
that the
that vehicle
family
after you had the warrant?
turned it back on him.
Was anything of evidentiary value found inside the Nissan Altima?
Yes, there are 2 firearms left inside the vehicle, 2 white shirts, and then several swabs were taken by crime scene.
Okay, so did you request DNA swabs from the Nissan Altima,
Yes.
including the interior?
Yes.
Did you request that Nissan Altima, the car itself, be processed for any potential prints?
I would have did
yes.
that time with JoJo.
Were there any prints of value found on the exterior of the Nissan Altima?
Hey,
Were any prints?
hey, man. Listen, man. Joe Johnson, you're definitely right. It's some rules of engagement, man, and it ain't got nothing to do with rules of the streets. It's just rules of life. Sometimes you do effed up stuff and you get caught up, and you just got to take your lick. Well, down here in Texas, that's what we call it. You got to just take your lick, bro. Like, you have to take your lick, bro. Like, the average black person doesn't live for no 80 years. So, okay, they give you 20. Man, you still got 20. Man, we barely can make it to 70, sir. Man, you should have sucked that up. He going down, y'all going down. We go down like warriors. Because maybe if you didn't say nothing, he probably wouldn't even went to jail. Because at first it was looking like, nigga, no phones pinging or nothing. He ain't called you. Nigga, he wasn't there. So, I don't know.
Value found on the interior of the vehicle itself?
No.
Did you request any additional testing be done for any of the items you just mentioned that were collected inside the Nissan Altima?
Yes, the firearms were sent off for latent prints as well as DNA swabs. The shirts eventually went to FDLE for DNA testing, and then I sent several swabs for DNA testing as well.
Did you also submit the firearms, the Glock and the rifle that were recovered to FDLE so that they could be tested for operability and compared to any shell casings from the murder scene?
Yes.
And we'll come back to that in a minute, but did you also seek to find any potential video
Yeah, because the father, 54 years old, and got two 6 years old, bro. That's what he said.
Were you
He
able
said
to
he
find
got
any
two
video
6-year-old
Yes, I
kids, and
was.
he 54 or
And
55 years old.
Did that include video surveillance from 1430 Townsend Boulevard?
Yes, it did.
I always told
And
my
that's already in
son,
evidence,
you're
but what
not
did that video
involved in the
surveillance
streets,
reveal
so
to you?
if one of your
depicted a
friends do a crime,
Orange Dodge
I'm
Challenger
not going to let you
driving
take a
down Townsend
fall for
Road
something
towards
you
the
didn't
location
do.
of
You
the
know,
1033
I
Townsend
I thought you
Boulevard.
supposed to
And why was that
want to
video
be
significant?
unalived about your kids.
Give him Miss Barbara
That's what I
Buckley's
thought.
description of
No,
the
I don't
vehicle
got
the
no kids,
suspects
Jeff.
left
You know,
her house in. It
but
matched.
that's what I
And how
thought.
many suspects were reported to be involved in her case?
Willing to go to the
Did you
bat
find
for your
video surveillance
kids.
from 1214 Timber Lane as well?
Detective Gibson did and requested our TSU unit respond over there when the video was collected.
And that video is also already in evidence.
Well,
But did you have a chance
man,
to
I
review
thought
it?
like
And
you,
what does
like,
that video depict?
It
like
shows
nigga,
two
my mama ain't
individuals,
even no
dark
gangster,
color clothing, hopping
but
the
she
fences
ain't gonna
and
let
videos.
nobody touch me, nigga. Nigga, my mama not even a gangster. Nothing gangster. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't do nothing. Nigga, she ain't gonna let you talk crazy to me. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I thought. I thought that shit, you was supposed to like be willing to, you know what I'm saying? Go to the bats, nigga, the bottom or whatever for your children, dog. He talking about some babies that he got that's 6 years old. Man, listen, man. Dog, you 54, bro. And then you only snitched to get 10 years taken out. They was only gonna give you like a 30. They still gave you 20. See, what you thought was you was gonna get less than that. But you been a rat already.
And that would
They
have been
made
after the
sure they
videos on all
said
the
that
crashes.
yesterday
Yes.
too.
And what about video surveillance from 1204 Belmead?
Yes.
And what did that video depict?
It
The
depicts
love league,
wearing
when the
black
loyalty
hoodie,
league, man.
running.
That shit
and
over. That probably ain't even
it
considered his
did,
daddy
like,
no
I
more,
can't remember the
Westside.
exact amount of time
Come on, man.
passed, but you can also
Like
see
you
Officer
gotta
Collins
understand.
that way as well.
Like I thought about this shit all day yesterday, Westside Pool. I couldn't understand why it bothered me so much. I'm like, bro, talking to myself. I say, you don't got no kids. You ain't in the streets doing drills and shit like that. And you definitely can't call your daddy to come save you. So why do you I just feel fuck like because I'd have been ratted on before. And it's expected from your friends, maybe even your cousins. I know for sure my little sister or my big sisters, they ain't gonna rat on me. You get what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this right here. Like this, you can't compare this to nothing. We was trying to compare this to Charleston. Now this is God. This. I think God is even mad at this guy because God is the one who even blessed you to have kids. You taught that little young boy this shit, and took him out too. Mm, mm, mm. Mm.
Now, at the time that individual in the gray and black hoodie was captured on Belmead
Crazy,
video,
y'all.
was at the same time that the other two
That
individuals
shit
were captured
bothered
at
me
the
like a
opposite direction of
motherfucker,
Timberlane?
fool.
Yes.
I don't like that shit, fool.
Now, with regard to Miss Buckley's
Your
investigation,
daddy
were
on your
any items of
paperwork,
evidence
fool? Come on,
collected so that
man.
they could be submitted to FDLA for
Come on,
potential
dog.
testing?
Yes. Swabs of her neck and wrists were collected, and her clothing as well.
It's crazy, fool.
And was that submitted
I
to
wish
FDLA
my
for
daddy was here.
potential DNA testing?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Alive.
While waiting on those results,
My
was
nigga,
Miss
that
Buckley
shit
that
is
same day
wild,
able to
fool.
provide
Man,
any
my daddy snitching on
information,
me, fool.
description that assisted in identifying any potential suspects that day?
She was.
Right. And briefly,
Yeah,
what
he
she
been told Joe.
provide that assisted in that?
She
Go watch my
described a
live from
tattoo
yesterday,
on the
Joe.
suspect's arm. It said 1993.
That nigga been
I
told.
believe Detective Richardson
And the
conferred with
DA
our
made sure they put that
crime at
all
LSU
on record.
and located him
Who he
on that
tried to tell
description.
on.
They put us
They made that nigga say
So
name.
based on the location
All
and
types
specific
of
tattoo,
crazy shit.
the general characteristics, was that photo spread presented to Ms. Buckley?
It was.
And were you made aware of the results of that photo spread?
Yes, she picked out Dominic Barner as a suspect who entered her home.
He couldn't have knew, fool.
And based on that, was an
But
arrest warrant for
damn, though,
Dominic
West
Barner
Side.
obtained that same day?
West Side, come on, bro.
And
We
was
from the streets, West Side. The streets talk, fool. And like West Side, you know, if they say some shit like that about a nigga, even if you don't think it's true, you still gonna keep your antennas up on the nigga, right? But it's your father though, it's your stepfather. So what you just gotta roll with it, right? You know? They couldn't have known that, bro. Cause if they known that, there's no way in hell, dog, they would have called him though. But you gotta understand now. Y'all gotta remember, man. I'm trying to find something, fool. Y'all gotta remember the daddy got popped too. Like the Kimpo, man. I gotta find the shit, dog. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna go back to show y'all what happened. The daddy was driving a tour bus. They rapped or something. Everybody got shot in the bus or the van or Escalade, whatever it was. I can't remember. But one of the Kimpos died. So that flipped the switch on everything. So the daddy probably wasn't tripping on, because he got popped too. He was on the news. The daddy, man, it's crazy. The daddy was on the news talking about it, bro. I'm finna find it real fast, though. Give me a minute. Like, give me a minute.
Dominic Barner arrested on that arrest warrant on January
Give me a
15,
minute
2020 in
real
the evening.
fast.
He was, along with Janera Smith.
When Dominic Barner was taken into custody,
Ksoo
on
might
January
need, man, that
15,
nigga better,
did you observe any
man, listen.
on his body matching the description of
Ksoo
his
better
target
take
provided?
20 years like his daddy did.
And were those tattoos?
It ain't gonna happen though.
Yes,
You
a
want to
crime
know
scene
why?
detective
You
responded
want to
to
know
the
why
photographs.
Ksoo ain't gonna get
Your Honor,
out?
may I approach again?
Because he went to playing with them old folks, man. Old, excuse my language, and I don't mean this in a racist way, y'all. He went to playing with them old white people, bro. Can't do that shit, bro. Not in the mix of another crime. Like you go do something to somebody, had to break out running, kick down somebody's door just to be safe and hold them hostage. You can't do that type of shit, bro. They gonna fuck you over, bro.
Yes.
Guaranteed. A nigga better take a plea. Yeah.
State 7Z.
They been wanting them. They been wanting all them guys in Jacksonville. They been wanting them. But since we've been talking over this, what the cops said,
Yes.
this what's interesting what the cops said.
Photographs of Dominic Barner,
yeah, the cop.
tattoo on his right arm.
He
says Butter,
said,
which is his nickname. And a tattoo on.
The cop said, man, the guy looks different. That's what the cop said. So if someone looks different, that means they don't look the same to you, right? Or it might not even be the person that you thought you saw. You get what I'm saying? See, the lawyer's supposed to eat on this shit. I'm talking about hard. They might still though. I ain't watched it yet. Though.
On his left arm that says 1993. Yes.
Okay, any objection from Defendant Whitaker and from Defendant Robinson?
Let me find this video.
Okay, then, thank you. State 7Z will be marked into evidence as number 182. 8A will be marked into evidence as 183. And 8B will be marked into evidence as 184.
May I publish, Judge?
Yes.
Detective, Sergeant, I'm showing you states 182. Who's depicted in that photograph?
Dominic Barner.
States 183. Is that his right forearm?
Yes.
And then states 184.
Yes, that's his left arm. Shows 1993.
After Dominic Barner was arrested for the crime against Ms. Buckley on January 15, 2020, did you continue your murder investigation?
Yes.
Was the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office latent print unit able to examine the firearms you submitted for potential prints from that Nissan quickly?
Yes.
And in fact, on January 16th of 2020, were you made aware of some of those results?
Yes.
Now, based on the results, did you have an investigatory lead that led to another potential suspect associated with the investigation?
Yes.
All right, and what was that?
There was a print found on the Glock handgun that came back to a Hakeem Robinson.
Were there any prints of value found on the rifle?
No.
Now, do you see Hakeem Robinson in the courtroom here today?
I do.
Can you please tell us where he's seated and what he is wearing?
He's on the second row in the middle, wearing a beige suit, glasses.
Your Honor, if the record reflect, he's identified Hakeem Robinson.
All right, the record shall so reflect.
Were you able to get DNA results back on January 16, 2020 as well?
No.
So unlike TV, does it take some time for FDLE to process DNA submissions and to get those results back to you during an investigation?
It does.
Now, on January 16, 2020, based on the evidence from the Nissan Altima and the information Ms. Biden, were Dominic Barner and Hakeem Robinson both considered suspects, potential suspects at that time?
Yes, at that time.
Now, Excuse me. In March of 2020, did you learn from FDLE that some of the DNA testing that had been requested in Ms. Buckley's investigation, the swabs from her neck and wrist and the clothing, that testing had been completed?
Yes,
Was Dominique Barner's DNA found on any of those items?
it was.
And was there any other DNA identified that provided you with another lead to a potential suspect?
Yes, there's DNA that linked back to Leroy Whitaker.
And where was that recovered from? Do you recall?
Her pants.
Based on Leroy Whitaker's DNA found on Ms. Buckley's pants, was an arrest warrant obtained for Leroy Whitaker in relation to Ms. Buckley's crime?
Yes.
And when was Leroy Whitaker arrested on that arrest warrant?
It was April 6th of 2020,
Where was Leroy Whitaker located when he was detained on that?
East Point, Georgia.
And so did the East Point Police Department detain him and serve that warrant for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
Was anyone else with Leroy Whitaker when that arrest warrant was served on him?
Yes.
All right, who was with them?
Hakeem Robinson, Abdul Robinson Sr., Abdul Robinson Jr., Malquise Worthen, and Torgon Williams.
Was Leroy Whitaker then brought back to Jacksonville?
Was.
And do you see Leroy Whitaker in the courtroom here today?
I do.
Can you please tell us where he's seated and what he is wearing?
He's in the front row wearing a gray suit, red shirt. It's like a gray bow tie.
Your Honor, if the record will reflect.
All right, the record shall so reflect.
During your investigation, did you later receive additional results from FDLE regarding the shell casings collected from the plaza where the murder took place?
I did.
And what did you learn regarding those 11 shell casings?
They're 223 caliber, but they did not knife him back to the handgun or the other rifle.
So were the Glock and the rifle that were recovered from the Nissan Altima excluded as having fired those?
Yes.
Did you ever locate the actual murder weapon?
I did not.
Later, did you also get DNA results back from FDLE regarding the testing of the interior swabs of the Nissan Altima?
Yes.
Did that DNA testing also provide an additional investigatory lead regarding potential suspects?
Yes, the swab from the driver's compartment came back to Hakeem Robinson as well as a mixture of other people.
Now, what about the two white shirts that were recovered from the Nissan Altima? Did you also get notified of the FDLE results regarding DNA on those shirts?
Yes.
And did that include DNA from both Leroy Whitaker and Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, it included a hair from a Shefton Hogan.
So once you were made aware of a hair whose DNA matched Chiffon Hogan,
I'm saying his name correctly, I'm sorry.
maybe me, did you attempt to investigate him in any way to determine whether or not he was a suspect?
Yes.
And were you able to actually speak to him?
Yes,
Did you also identify a phone number that he was using at the time?
I did.
And do you recall what that number was?
904-240-5517.
Did you request cell phone records associated with that specific phone number?
Yes.
And did that include cell site information and location?
Yes.
And did you request to have that information mapped by the FBI CAS unit to determine where that device was located at relevant times?
Yes.
And based on those results, was Chiffon Hogan ruled out as a suspect?
Yes.
Are you familiar with an individual named Chris Brown?
Yes.
Did you ever receive any investigatory leads from FDLE regarding DNA testing from the Nissan Altima or any of the items within it identifying Christopher Brown?
No.
What about Torgon Williams?
No.
Their DNA is in the system that FDLE has access to?
Objection, Leader.
All right, sustain if you'll re-ask the question.
Are you aware of whether or not Christopher Brown's DNA is in the system for FDLE to access?
Not that question, overruled. Question is he aware, yes or no?
Are you aware of that?
Yes, I performed a CODA search for their DNA. It is in the system.
Objection, strike, hearsay.
Okay, I'll sustain on hearsay.
You're over.
I'll ask the jury to disregard that last answer to that last question. We don't strike anything. We just ask that they disregard it.
Sorry, Jay. During
I
your
can't find this
investigation, as you
video,
are aware
man. It's
of the
making
Ruger's
me
background
mad
is,
too.
Did you attempt to verify whether or not his DNA had been collected in any other cases?
Yes,
Okay. And had that been done?
they have been.
And were you, again, just to be clear, did FDLE ever submit to you any investigatory leads regarding DNA recovered from the Nissan Altima or any of the items inside matching Christopher Brown?
No.
And the same for Torgon Williams?
Yes.
During your investigation, did you also attempt to identify social media accounts that belong to Hakeem Robinson?
Yes.
Did you find any?
Yes.
And do you recall what his Instagram account was?
It's Ksoo 23X.
Were you able to view some of the content on that Instagram account very early on in your investigation?
Yes.
Very early on, day of and the days leading after McCormick's murder, did you see anything that you believe to be relevant to your investigation posted to that account?
Yes.
And what did that include?
It included, there's a small child singing a song. That was about the day of the murder. And then on, I think it was the 19th of January, the victim was posted. And the caption or the text that was over it said bye-bye. And then I think a day later, there was a video of someone in a salon getting their like a
Salute,
pedicure.
Miss Sister.
The caption, kill a nigga.
Was there also an Instagram live video that you observed?
Yes.
And Your Honor, may I approach again?
Yes.
Yes. And what is that about? The child singing.
And did you make a copy of that recording?
I did.
Is that a fair and accurate copy of that? What is that?
It is the video of Mr. McCormick. Bye-bye.
And did you make that?
Yes. Yes.
So you and just take a moment to purize this.
8M appears to be the nail salon video with the text saying kill a nigga and get my toes done. 8N appears to be the live video from the Ksoo 23X.
God dang.
You were able to take recordings of those when you observed them?
Yes.
Very, very good morning. This is very,
All
very
right,
good
any
morning.
objections from Mr. Whitaker? Any objections from Mr. Robinson?
I'm showing you what is now in evidence as State's Exhibit 197. Can you tell us what we're looking at here?
It's a live from the Ksoo 23X Instagram.
And why was this video significant to you?
The sweatshirt he's wearing.
It's Ksoo.
I guess he couldn't say what he
And
was.
at the
He
top
could
of
what
that
he was
screen,
saying.
is that the Ksoo 23X Instagram account icon, I guess, that you can see at the top of that where that's being filmed?
Yes.
And you said that the clothing was significant. Why was that clothing significant? What was that based on?
It is very similar to the clothing seen worn by the shooting suspect.
Page 194. Is this the music video that we just talked about that was posted on January 15, 2020?
I'm sorry?
January 15, 2020 is the Instagram story video that you recorded on January 15, 2020.
Yes.
Are you familiar with that song?
I am.
Who's the artist that recorded that song?
Young and Ace.
What's the title?
Be your own, it definitely be your own people. It be our own selves though too though.
And states 196.
I ain't calling my daddy on no drill. I ain't calling my daddy on no drill, Mrs. Say. I just don't think that's right.
Yes, that's the victim in the purple shirt, as was posted to Mr. The Case of 23X Instagram account. Like I said, with the caption "Bye bye."
But I ain't telling on my kids either though.
That appears to be a snippet from the Bang It Out music video.
And then lastly, states 195.
This is the pedicure, and then you see killing it.
Wrong person to call in this case.
Overruled.
It just don't make sense to me, Mrs. Say. That's not even a thought in my mind. I barely can call my mama when I go to jail.
That last video was posted on January 20th of 2020.
Let that sink in.
Yes.
Bet. She gonna talk shit.
Based on that information, the videos we just discussed and that everyone got to see, did you attempt to get a search warrant, or did you get a search warrant for the Instagram records associated with the Ksoo 23X account?
I did.
And were you also able to identify an Instagram account for Leroy Whitaker?
Yes.
All right. And do you recall whether or not you were able to identify an Instagram account for Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes.
Oregon Williams?
Yes.
How were those accounts verified by review of those individual accounts that you were able to make yourself?
Yes.
All right. And by reviewing those Instagram accounts, were you able to see photographs and videos associated with the account and the usernames?
Yes.
All right. And based on that information and other information you gathered during the course of your investigation, did you submit search warrants to obtain records for each of those accounts?
Yes.
And did you receive those records?
I did.
And were you able to review the Instagram records for those accounts?
Yes.
Did a review of those Instagram account records assist you with identifying phone numbers being used by those individuals at the time?
Yes.
In addition to identifying phone numbers, when you reviewed Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account of Ksoo 23X, did you see any communication on there on January 15th, 2020 that caused you to seek the records of an additional account?
Yes.
And were you able to identify the target number of that account that communication was made with?
Yes, I was able to find the target account, which is the Instagram ID number.
Okay. And did you submit a search warrant to get that account information?
Yes.
And did you receive that?
I did.
And Your Honor, if I may approach one number.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Showing you 9S. Identification. Take a look at this binder. I mean, you recognize what's contained in that box.
Yes. It's certified business records from Meta or Facebook. It is complete with the usernames, IP addresses, registration information for the accounts for Hakeem Robinson, Raekwon Howard, Euro Whitaker, and Abdul Robinson Jr.
Yes, any objection from Mr. Whitaker?
Just as fire stated.
And any objection from Mr. Robinson?
ZG, wake up. Salute, y'all. Good morning.
Okay. And understanding those objections, I'll overrule. And at this time, States 9S will come into evidence as 227.
Sergeant, I'm showing you page 1 of the Instagram records for one of the accounts. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
All right. And who is the registered email address for on this account?
Raekwon Howard 4@gmail.com.
And at the top of the page, there's a column that says target. Is there a number next to that?
Yes.
Now I'm going to, still part of States 227, but this is a different account, page 1 for, do you see the target number as well as the account name underneath that at the top of the page?
Yes.
And whose account is this?
It's the Ksoo 23X as Mr. Hakeem Robinson's Instagram account.
Now further down the page, there is a registered email address. Do you see that?
Yes.
And did you take note of that?
Yes,
And did that come into play later in part of your investigation?
it does.
And specifically, what did you do regarding that email address?
I looked at it compared to the phones of Mr. Robinson.
Were you able to obtain Apple records associated with that email address?
Yes.
And did that lead you to one iCloud account?
Yes.
And did you obtain records for that iCloud account associated with that registered email address?
I did.
Going to page 2 of the same account, is there a phone number associated with it?
Yes, it's the 904-704-1595 number.
I'm going to go to page 2353 of the same account. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
All right. And can you tell us what is depicted in the text at the bottom of that page?
RIP, big brother, you know I stood on all 10 about you. There's some emojis or something, and it says it's been a year.
Now, did you find a corresponding photograph for that text on a cell phone belonging to Abdul Robinson Sr.?
Yes.
And who was depicted in that photograph?
It's the gravesite of Willie Addison.
Do you see the upload IP address associated with this?
Yes.
Right. And did you take note of that when you viewed this account?
Yes.
And we'll come back to that in a second. Still part of stage 227, page 2049. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
Overruled.
2050. See the photo ID at the top of that page?
Yes.
All right. Is that photo ID for the image that was on page 2049?
It is.
And does this upload IP address exist for this image as well?
It does.
And this is also contained information showing when that image was posted.
Yes.
And is that consistent with the video we just saw moments ago when you downloaded it on January 20th, 2020?
Yes.
This is just in UTC time?
Yes, sir.
Page 2155 of the same account. Does that indicate a photograph, including text at the bottom?
Yes.
Right. And what is the text?
We don't play.
Right. And you also have the upload IP address associated with that.
I do.
And when was this photograph uploaded?
UTC time, it's January 5th of 2020.
The next slide, is that the photograph associated with that text and photo ID from the previous page?
Yes.
The next slide, 2145. Is that another photograph that was contained on that same Instagram account?
Yes.
And then 2143, another image.
Yes.
And 2144, that photo ID at the top, is that for the previous photograph we just looked at?
Yes.
And does it contain the same upload IP address as the other images in the nail salon video?
It does.
Now going to page 6677. You recognize this page?
I do.
And can you just tell the jury briefly what's the significance of this page and what you see on it?
So if you look at item type, it says video call event. It says it's between one RPG Poppy. You have to look at the target ID. You'll notice it's the same as the one for Raekwon Howard, and then the Ksoo 23X account.
And when were those video calls taking place?
January 15th of 2020.
Does it show a time?
It does. It's 15:53.
That in UTC time?
It is.
And so would that be 10:53 a.m. in Eastern time? When was the murder again?
I'm sorry, it was January 15th around just before 11.
Showing you a different Instagram account. Do you see page 1 on this, sir?
Yes.
All right, and who is the account name at the top of the page?
It says Aki Scotty.
Is there, going to the next page, a verified phone number for this account?
There is.
And what is that phone number?
904-803-3671.
Next page, is this also part of that same Instagram account?
Yes.
And what's the significance of this photograph?
Depicts Mr. Whitaker.
And then page 278 on this account, does that just reflect the information associated with the image we just saw a moment ago?
Yes.
And then page 437, are these a series of messages?
Yes.
On that account? And how is reviewing some of these messages, how did that assist you in your investigation?
Verifying phone numbers. If you look, there's a message between the target account and a Big Wani 64. He asked, "Shit, what's your line?" That person, the account holder, then replied, 904-803-3671.
Can you actually circle that on the screen?
Sorry, it is these two texts, specifically right here and right here.
Then page 1057, the same thing?
Again, you see the target holder talking to underscore KEKAOIR. And basically right here, you see a message where it says, "Laugh my ass off. We will FaceTime you later." There, and then they reply with this number here. Again, it's the same 904-803-3671 number.
Now, this message is on January 31st of 2020.
Yes.
The prior message was that in December of 2019?
If you could go back, I could tell you, but I believe it was before.
Yes, do you see it there?
Yes, it was December 19th of 2019.
So that same phone number was being given out on December 19th of 2019 and then again at the end of January 2020.
Yes.
Abdul Robinson Jr., you indicated you identified an Instagram account. Do you recognize page 1?
I do.
The account name for this account?
It is KKRAXY, and the name is Crazy K.
Is Abdul Robinson Jr., does he have a nickname
Yes.
that you're aware of? And what is it?
Kareem or Crazy.
Page 436. Can you tell the jury what we're looking at here? And you can circle it on the screen.
You're looking at messages between the K Crazy account and various people. There's one message from the author that says, "Send me your number." It's right here. And then
437, is that a continuation of that same communications?
yes, you can still see the veto 4.0.
And then going to 438, what do we see?
The continuation of the conversation, and eventually the author of the K Crazy account sends a phone number at the very top right here. It is a 904-624-3684 number.
Then page 694.
Same thing. You see the K Crazy account talking to Queen of Diamonds, but it's spelled differently. At the end, at the bottom there, she asks, "What's your number?" Oh. Sorry, right there. "What's your number?"
And then on 695, do we see that number?
Yep. And then he replied here with a 478-491-2831 number.
Going to page 1172.
Again, you see the K Crazy account talking to a beautified tip, is what it says. And the author sends a message, or the K Crazy account sends a message. "You can tell old boy to call me at 904-624-3684, right there.
Is that on January 4th of 2020?
It is.
Finally hit the jury with a lot to think about, and the defense isn't done yet. Next up is Raekwon Howard. He expected to face tough questioning that could make or break how this jury views his witness testimony. And we'll be back on day 6 with the full breakdown as soon as it happens. But after today's testimony from the lead detective, the question remains: are these cracks big enough to sway the jury towards reasonable doubt? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like it.
Hey, that's it for today. I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, that's it, man. So we're gonna come back with today tomorrow and see what they gotta say, because man, oh man, this shit is getting sticky. Hey, this nigga about to go up the river though. He don't even know. They don't play down there in Florida, y'all. He about to go up the river, man. I don't wish no black man to do that, but bro, y'all got caught red-headed with your hand in the cookie jar. Like, sometimes you just gotta take your lick. You just gotta take it, man. You gotta take your lick, man, because it's just how it is. You know? Let's see what we gonna go out to, man. Fuck it. Salute to everybody, man. I'm gone. Gotta give me some rest. I just got out work, man. I got tired real fast. You know?
Excuse me. Bingo. Scuba. What I mean? $1 million nigga still gon' out look. $1 million nigga still gon' pull up at the county. 10 times out of 10 got a 10 times out of 10, Brody got it on it.
Yeah.
10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, it ain't just me and Brody. What you know good? Not gonna never tolerate no hoe shit. All I gotta do is say hello to get your hoe hit. 4/5 and 8 hoe and a 4/5. No, hot ass Draco and a cold beach. I'ma slap at each and every one of them ass. I got heat for niggas when it ain't even summertime. No, I make a hood rap pop her top. Pull them titties out for my brothers on the block. Listen, trap nigga, disrespect the niggas in my truck and we gon' whack niggas. hate niggas like I ain't no black nigga. No, I ain't no white niggas. I ain't got no. Oh look,
I ain't got no crack in it.
I just served it right there where the birds at. No, I'm in the kitchen on the stove where the birds at. Been a sister hollow through his fur. I know you heard that. Listen, fake rich, real bitch ass nigga. No, half gangster, full snitch ass nigga. Them the type of niggas that you run with. No, that run in your bloodline. No, I'll run up on you, make you run from us. Listen, no, he gon' take an L. I got dub with a chop in the back seat strap with a gun on. Steve's in the front seat strap with a rifle. No, a freak got a pistol around and walk right behind me. And listen, no, you can't slash shit. Walk a nigga down for my baby fast six. No, a fucking nigga bitch didn't hit her fast free. She ate that dick in the rib, call that shit down in. Let me walk something just because I bought something. Mr. I put the strap down and beat them fucks. No, Mr. I shoot a bug bitch with my salt gun. No, make a nigga call this bitch to see me, she ain't saw nothing. Old nigga lying to that hoe and he ain't off nothing. Lying nigga, get back to that. Y'all look, lying nigga, go sit at the back of the line. We gon' eat first. Well, we eat the most. Count them key perks, cause I need the most. A bad hoe script, flip a hoe bitch. No, flip a hoe brick. I swear to God, I'm cold with it. They ain't thugging like your baby. Pull up with my shirt off, sipping that I was going right. Doing 100 down grass with no else, I'm the mayor. My old nigga was the greatest in the field, Gail Sayers. I'm fine. And I'm with the sprayers. Not coming tomorrow, I'm with the bum and the dayers. They bumming tonight, in a nigga life. As soon as I pop outside, I end up in a nigga wife. Mr. I never back down, fresh nigga off the bitch squads with the stack houses. Try to play with me, see how my niggas act about it. It ain't a nigga, not a nigga that's around me, that ain't about it. Who gon' fake about it? No, who gon' play about it? Shoot you in your face and ask police what they gon' say about it. I fuck a bad bitch in the bathroom at a day party. Y'all niggas still gon' me and all the niggas still gon' pull up at the county. 10 times out of 10 got it. 10 times out of 10, bro, you got it on. 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, it ain't just me and Brody. But you know good.
Hey, nigga, that's that.
Big dog status Bill Hubble. I bought Lennox Mall for my brothers. Sold your bag, told the cutter. I got it out the field, fuck Russell. Going ass Lori about the paddock and going ass Jordan ass dead. Elite water trying to drown a bitch. It's a habit tricking on a bitch. Shit, I'm thinking I'm clipping a pimp. Shit, I'm cooking up dope like a dump. Shit, like her first gon' sit nigga trim. Shit, I'm floating, I'm out in the blimp. Shit, it look like I'm swimming in glass. Shit, I turn on my bitch cause she bad. Shit, I'm making my ex nigga mad. Shit, they go for that number man. Real nigga learn up, wearing a bag. Piping a bitch and they nail like I can. Turn up the shooters with switches go bad. They was some scammers but no was for pain. Trapping no rapping, my dog, he fall off. No capping, no bound.